Hey there, Seth again. So, seeing as how I am a world famous author, no, I'm not famous. I couldn't pay my electric bill last month, and it went off while I was writing my new book. Seeing as how my grandma told me that I was okay one time, I get asked a lot about how to be a writer. How do you write books? How do you get a career? How do you start? Where do you start? Am I crazy for wanting to start? I've been asked everything, and since I am such an authority on this, I just wanted to give my tips. I'm sort of kidding, but not really. Most of the really creative people I know came from really shitty backgrounds. So if you're a gay kid in the South, or if your parents aren't having a great marriage, don't worry, because you might end up on the bestseller list because of it. Treat it like a business. If I could wake up at 12 every day and watch TV for 3 hours before writing for an hour, I would. Write what you know. It took me a long time to realize that if you're writing about something that you don't really care about, the reader's gonna know that. Write about what you care about. Sit down, think about the thing that whispers to you at night, the thing that won't leave you alone, and just write it down. Write about what pisses you off. My first book to blow up was about the death of my brother when he was 30. I was furious. I was mad at the world. I wanted everyone to feel how I felt. People respond to honesty. We're assaulted by so many lies all day, from some Instagram model claiming that she ate kale for breakfast. We know you didn't eat that. If you're not vomiting into the laptop and bleeding into it and throwing everything you have into it, why should they care? You don't care, they're not going to. Write what you know. Write what is in here. Not in my shirt, because that's just fabric, but in here. Get thicker skin, because some reviewer is going to call you a talentless troll, and you're gonna have to look at that and not respond to them, ever, because that's crazy. Read books. An author who doesn't read is like a marathon runner who doesn't run. It's not gonna work out. Books keep your creative juices flowing. They keep your mind from becoming a tub of goo. Just read. Read all the time, whenever you can. Do not look at it as a popularity contest. Just for perspective, I have fought tooth and nail since I was 4 years old. I didn't have much of a childhood. To get out there, to get my books out there, to get people to read and like my books. After all that work, I got on Instagram the other day and saw that a reality star's dog had more followers than I did. Anyone who thinks they're going to have a 50 Shades from zero to billionaire in 2 seconds story probably needs to get real. At the end of the day, even if you write the next great American novel, most of society is only going to care about Kylie Jenner's lip color. And what could be more liberating than that? It's never too late to start. Toni Morrison was 39 when she wrote her first book. She was a college professor and a mother of 2. If she can do it, anyone can. The hardest part is just finishing. Everyone has an idea, everyone has a half-baked collection of sentences in a file somewhere. I did too. Just finish it. Finish it and see what happens. That's the most important step. If you drink a lot, it's okay. Don't tell the other authors I said this, but we all do. Most writers are one mimosa at brunch away from being full-blown alcoholics. When I'm finishing a book and I'm on a deadline, I make Anna Nicole Smith look put together. And if you're crazy, that's okay too, because we all are. Be comfortable being broke, because you're going to be broke all the time. The kind of broke where you're in line at Walgreens buying food and your card gets declined and you have to pick out what you really need and what you don't really need, and maybe throw out some alcohol because your grandma would be frowning at you from heaven. Get comfortable with rejection. Before this, I was a child actor and had casting directors tell me I wasn't cute, I looked average, I was an every boy. This is way worse than that. In the beginning, the New York publishing world told me no, 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 maybe, wait, no. They told me I was too male, too sad, too young, too old, too this, too that. So I did it myself and I self-published. And I've sold 100,000 books. At the end of the day, do not take no for an answer. Turn no into yes, and then drink some champagne. My name's Seth King. I was the king of rejection and no's, as if I wasn't already. Take advantage of all this technology we have. Almost all of my books are random cell phone pictures that I took, turned it into a cover, wrote it myself, published it myself, put it out myself. It's self-publishing. Use it. When I hold this 340-page book that I wrote, it doesn't even feel real. So be like Miley Cyrus. Don't stop until you get here. At the end of the day, you just gotta throw caution to the wind and stop giving a fuck. Things are gonna go wrong, you might fail, but just try. This is my first ever rejection letter. It's covered in mildew and coffee stains. I was 14 years old. I wrote a memoir about my family and all of our problems. And it was a no. And now it's hanging on the wall in my foyer to remind myself that even when the world told me no, I got up and tried again. And anyone can. Everyone who ever rejected me and told me I would never be anything, please insert your opinion into your anus. Because I might be on the D list, but at least I'm on a list at all. And today, every time I look down at my books and think about what I did, I want to do this.